Baltimore at Houston. Houston's a 5.5 point dog right now. Massive, massive move overnight on this game. Some weird big moves in the last 24 hours on all these games, or a bunch of these games. Baltimore went from 4 to 5.5 as a favorite. Seems to be professional money. 64% of the tickets on the Texans, but 85% of the money on Baltimore. I got a lot of thoughts on this, but what is up with that? And like I've been looking for a reason to bet the Texans, and I feel like I just got it in the number.
Yeah, especially because it's a short week. We know historical Lamar has not done great on short weeks, especially on the road. And um, the movement to me, Chad, is just protecting against the number, right? It's I think the books realize that they might not factor in enough of the Tank Dell injury to that Houston offense and how important he's been to CJ. And like not only is he his best friend, but it's a guy that he looks for in big spots because Nico Collins has become the guy that just gets the doubles. Like he's always getting the double teams downfield now, and that clears out a lot of what Tank Dell likes to do. But I'm with you. Like I already liked Houston in this spot. Like again, it was a short week. You want to fade Lamar in a short week, and I just knew the public was going to come in so heavy on the Ravens after that. I mean, just a dominant win against a Pittsburgh team that he struggled against in his career. On the flip side, Houston, like you just said, they got rolled a little bit against the Chiefs, but you know that's a little bit of the Chiefs' luck and magic, right? The Chiefs, Mahomes got basically strip sacked. Houston walked it in for a touchdown. Instead, they said it was a forward pass. His arm was moving forward, and they gave Mahomes 15 yards. And Mahomes just, as soon as you gave him that little bit of a lifeline, he drove the field and scored a touchdown and just basically put the game away. So this is a Houston team that, you know, I get the doubt. Like I'm having doubt myself because of their injuries, Chad, and that's why it's like I'm not rushing to bet this. Obviously, I like it at 5.5, but why does this not get to 6.5 by kickoff? Like we already know everyone in the world is going to come in, especially if the Chiefs are still under 2.5. People don't care about Wong teasers. They're going to tease through zero, get the Chiefs up to 3.5, and then take this Ravens team down to a pick. Like that to me is going to be the Sunday move for most public bettors, which I don't think it's a bad decision. Like we had Evan tell us, you want to bet these favorites in these kind of type of really short week spots, especially ones that all these teams are going through the same thing of 3 games in 11 days. Like that's a big deal. It tends to favorite the better teams in these matchups, and we can both agree the Ravens are clearly a better team than Houston right now because of health and the injuries that Houston's have had. So I'm on Houston with you. I'm in no rush. I'll wait for the 6. If you didn't listen to our show, convince me. I'll give it out. Even I should go make you click on the link. But I liked Houston first half too because it is 3.5. CJ Stroud 12-3 against the spread this season in the first half spread. So that's a nice little gift they're giving to us, that hook, because most books are still sitting on 2.5 and just getting tons of first half money on their Ravens. And to me, they're overlooking that this is a short week. They're on the road, this Ravens team, and how dominant this Houston team has been in the first half.
Wong teasers, you know, for Tracy in Wisconsin, for all you Smartless fans. It's basically teasing. You take a two-team teaser and you tease the number, that 6 point teaser, through a key number of 3 or 7. So that's what Simon is talking about with the Wong teaser. Um, Baltimore's pass defense has been improving. They moved Kyle Hamilton from sort of moving him around, keeping him in the box, basically keeping him in the defensive backfield because their backfield has had so many problems, whether it was Eddie Jackson or Marcus Williams or a lot of signings that haven't worked out. I think they're finally figuring that out. Um, the biggest issues, not just Tank Dell for the Texans, Shaq Mason did not practice. Jimmy Ward, who would replace Jeff Petrie in the defensive backfield, now both of them are out. Their secondary is even thinner. The one thing I keep coming back to, Lamar is a fave of 3 or more, 46%. So we just had the same thing with the Cowboys, right? A team at home, a favorite, a lot of injuries, hot team on the other side, hot quarterback. We're going to be on the Texans here.
Yeah, it's just all about the number, though, right?
That's it.
It's. I just feel like we don't need a rush to grab it because why would
No,
this not keep going up?
let's just wait. Let's be patient.